the first book of the Bible, there's a story about two brothers, Cain and Abel. They were the sons of Adam and Eve, the very first people. Cain, the older brother, was a farmer who grew crops, while Abel, the younger one, was a shepherd who took care of sheep. One day, both Cain and Abel decided to give gifts to God. Abel gave the best part of his sheep, and God was really happy with his gift. But Cain just gave some of his fruits, not the best ones, and God wasn't as pleased with his gift. Cain got really upset and jealous because God liked Abel's gift more. God saw that Cain was angry and tried to talk to him. God told Cain that if he did good things, he would be happy, but if he did bad things, then bad things would want to follow him. But Cain couldn't stop feeling jealous of Abel. One day, when they were out in a field, Cain's anger got out of control. He took a rock and threw it at Abel. It hit so hard that Abel died from the impact. When God asked Cain where Abel was, Cain said,
"I don't know. Am I supposed to look after my brother all the time?"
But God knew what had happened. God told Cain that because he had killed his brother, life would be really hard for him from now on. He wouldn't be able to grow crops anymore, and he would have to move away and live in a different place. Cain expressed his concern that his punishment was too great to bear, and that others might kill him for his deed. In response, God put a mark on Cain to protect him, so that no one who found him would harm him. Cain left and lived in a place called Nod, which was far away from his family. He had to leave because of the bad thing he did to his brother. The story of Cain and Abel teaches us a lot. It shows how being jealous and angry can lead to doing really hurtful things. It's a reminder that we should try to do our best and be happy for others, and not let bad feelings like jealousy take over. The story also shows that even when people do bad things, God still cares about them and wants to keep them safe. Long ago, when the world was not as kind and good as today, there lived a man named Noah. Unlike others around him, Noah was kind-hearted and lived a life of goodness in a world filled with mischief and wrongdoing. The earth was filled with people who were selfish and cruel, causing harm and sorrow. But Noah was different. He cared for others and lived righteously, standing out in a world of trouble. One day, Noah received a special message from God. Saddened by the earth's state, God decided to send a great flood to cleanse it. However, God saw Noah's goodness and wanted to save him, his family, and the creatures of the earth. God instructed Noah to build a huge boat, an ark, big enough for his family and a safe haven for animals. Despite disbelief and ridicule from others, Noah worked tirelessly, building the enormous ark. In an extraordinary event, pairs of every kind of animal began to arrive. Lions, elephants, birds, and even tiny insects. They came to the ark as if guided by a mysterious force, ready to be sheltered from the impending flood. Then the rain started. It grew from a drizzle to a torrential downpour, covering the earth in water. Safely inside the ark, Noah, his family, and the myriad of animals floated atop the rising waters. The ark was a crowded, bustling refuge, filled with the sounds of animals. Noah and his family took on the immense task of caring for them, ensuring each creature was fed and safe during their time on the ark. After weeks, Noah sent a dove to seek dry land. On its first journey, it returned empty-beaked, but on the second trip, it brought back an olive branch, signaling that land was near and the waters were receding. Eventually, the ark came to rest on a mountaintop. As the water slowly subsided, Noah opened the ark, releasing the animals and his family back into the world, fresh and renewed for a new beginning. To promise never to flood the earth again, God created a rainbow in the sky. It was a vibrant symbol of hope, marking a new chapter for Noah, his family, and all Earth's creatures.